Alright, so we finished the last video by getting the text to output all on one line, even though we've split up our code, and that's the code on lines 13 through 15. And I'll be talking about code style a bit later, and we'll see why you might want to split the lines of code up like that. Now the good news is that it doesn't just work with triple quotes either. I can actually coming back up here to line 11, I can split that up as well. So I can come down here to the end of line 11. So let's do it after the no, so no, comma. I'm going to put a space and a backslash there and press enter. And I'll just remove that initial space there at the start, so it's directly under because we've already got a space after the no. So when I run the program, we still get the whole message on the single line, which is pretty neat. All right, so in total, that's 3 ways to delimit strings in your code. We've also looked at using the escape character, the backslash, to add special characters like a line feed or tab. But what if you wanted to include the backslash character in your string? Well, there are a few ways of doing that. Let's see some examples of that. So I'm going to come down firstly on line 21. Let's make a start, and we're going to type print, parentheses, double quotes, and we'll type in a path. So C:\\, users, backslash Tim Bachalka, backslash notes.txt, then close off the string and the right parentheses. Now obviously as I was typing that and looking at it now, clearly there's something funny going on there because the IDE in this case has highlighted /users, and if you look carefully, it's also underlining I am Bachalka, and it's saying there's a spelling mistake. Typo in Word, as you can see there. Now what's important about that warning isn't that it's a spelling mistake. I wouldn't expect any dictionary to contain the word Tim Bachalka. No, what's interesting is that it mentions I am Bachalka without the T. Because of the backslash character, it's interpreting the T of Tim as a tab character. And it's also interpreted the N of notes as a line feed character. The backslash before users is also causing problems. Backslash U also has a special meaning, and it's used to include things like accented characters in your strings. Okay, so we obviously can't include backslash characters just by typing them, so let's see 2 ways we can handle this. What I'm going to do is duplicate this first line to give us 2 copies to work with. So in IntelliJ, Control D, we'll do it on a PC, Command D on a Mac. So the first way is to escape the backslash by putting another backslash before it. So we'll just literally find all the backslashes in the string and add a second backslash. So that looks better. By escaping the backslash with another backslash, we've told Python that we want the backslash character to be output. The second way is to use a raw string. Raw strings are intended for use with regular expressions, and we can create a raw string by prefixing a string with the letter R. R for raw. So I can come up to line 22 now and put an R there, and you can see now that that line also looks better. Now when I run the program, both lines now print the same thing with a single backslash in each place. In general, I'd recommend using the first method, escaping your backslash characters. We'll see why that's preferable to using raw strings a bit later in the course. Alright, so let's finish this video here, and then the next one we'll look at variables in Python. And it turns out we've used a couple of variables already. Now it's time to learn more about them. See you in the next video.